So let's begin with what the changing energy landscape looks like. So over the coming decades, growth in demand is not going to be driven by North America nor Europe as it has been in the past. Demand is going to be driven by emerging markets, particularly Asia. At the same time, U.S. consumption is going to be flat at best. Yet the continent is now on the road to energy self-sufficiency, and the United States could soon be the largest oil producer. This has been the biggest change that our industry has seen in decades. The most pressing issue we're facing is significant lack of transportation to key markets, the markets that effectively would be connected with this increasing supply. So this has serious implications for Alberta and for Canada. That's because our resources are landlocked, essentially with access to only one customer, our partners to the south. The lack of access to markets for that production means that Canada is hemorrhaging billions of dollars. And that's the result of the huge price gap that you've been hearing about between world oil and gas prices and what we receive here in Alberta. Now, the oil and gas industry is the largest single investor in the Canadian economy, more than $60 billion last year, and it represents 25% of the value of the Toronto Stock Exchange, employs over 500,000 people across Canada, generates about $20 billion in federal tax revenue. So simply put, this industry that we're involved in is a linchpin of the Canadian economy. Without public understanding and support, it will be increasingly difficult to develop energy resources and build the infrastructure that we've been talking about. People want to know what we're doing to get better and to prevent incidents, to reduce our industry's environmental impact. Public attitudes have evolved, and economic benefits clearly are not by themselves enough to generate support. As an industry, we've been responding to this reality, as you saw. We're moving forward with infrastructure to connect supply with the best markets and refining centers, and we have proposed alternatives for diversifying markets. And I think we have recognized that the public will only support these projects if we can demonstrate that they can be built safely. By working together, I think we can get full value for our resources that we've been blessed with, not only for the energy industry, not just for the producers, but for Canada. And just as important, we need to do that in an environmentally sustainable way.